am part of the I don't fund the IRS club. That's my politics, okay? Got a little button. The IRS, that's my button. It's your two biggest expenses while you make money every day, because you guys all said you already work hard. Your biggest expense is the IRS, the state, and inflation. Deflation of the value of the dollar. Actually, it's not, you shouldn't say the dollar's being devalued. It's not being devalued because it still says $100 on it. So they're not changing the number. They should, by the way. If you were selling a product or service and it was going down in value every day, the FTC would require you to do full disclosure that the value of your product is diminishing over time. Everybody agree with that? Okay, the $100 that was printed in 1958 should say $10 on it, because that's what it's really worth. If it said, instead it says, in God we trust, and most of you guys go for it. You're like, okay, God's on it, must be safe. Okay, so watch, the IRS is gonna charge you in probably close to 40%. If you're making $1 million a year or $7 million a year net AGI, adjusted gross income, that's after your expenses, your income came in, you had some expenses, some exemptions. Everybody should be doing 9 exemptions. You do not need 9 kids to make 9 exemptions. You literally just take all the exemptions, okay? That way they don't withhold as much from you. You understand? I don't need 9 children. I just need to claim 9 exemptions. Now they take less taxes from me. At the end of the year, I get a smaller refund because they weren't sitting on my money. What I'm trying to do is get this down. First thing you guys got to do is make a commitment to get it down. The state of California just went to 14.4%. So you're at 40% earned income. If you're making $1 million a year, you're at 14.4 on state. And then your dollar's losing 25% of its value every 4 years. Okay, if you guys think the middle class is the place to be, that's what it looks like. Okay, you made 100, this is 100% came in. This is every year, or this is every year. 40, 14, and 25. What do you have left here? 54, 79%. You're left with 21%. Do you understand why you're not getting ahead? You got to live, you got to pay, you hadn't eaten, you hadn't paid rent, you hadn't paid a mortgage, you've done nothing. You might earn 5% at the bank. By the way, that's taxed again. You're taxed when you earn it. You're taxed when you save it. You're taxed when you spend it. The person that you spend it with is taxed again. Give it to your children, you're taxed again. Pass it on to your, like literally, you die and you're taxed. And you guys are like, well, people have to pay taxes. Nobody in this room should. Let the idiots pay it. Okay, now some of you are gonna be like, well, you're proud about not paying taxes? I am so proud. I am part of the I don't fund the IRS club. That's my politics, okay? Got a little button. The IRS, that's my button. Okay, they've never done anything for me. They've never done anything for my family. They've not done anything for the hospitals, the colleges. They don't fund that stuff. They do not fund the states, the roads, the bridges, the hospitals, the policemen, and the firemen. So don't be confused. Property taxes do that. Okay, the federal government's funding projects all over this planet that have nothing to do with us. Most of it, by the way, is war crimes. So I don't want to be participating in that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this game, okay? I'm going to find an asset. I'm going to find an asset that allows me, because I can't, Carlton made the comment about if you buy a G-Wagon or a Range Rover, anything over about 5,500 pounds, is Carlton still in the room? Is it 6,000 pounds? Is it got to be 6,000? Is that right? So somebody sat in a room and said, we're going to give a tax write-off. What should it be? 6,000 pounds. It's an complete arbitrary, okay? So when I saw the tax code, I'm like, shit, if it weighs 6,000 pounds, so it's not a Ferrari. I don't have a Ferrari. I don't have a Lamborghini. You know why I don't have one of those fast cars, supercars? You know why? I don't have a Corvette. I don't have a Camaro. I have none of that shit. If it don't weigh 6,000 pounds, I don't buy it.